Homespun Garden Life here, and I wanted to give you an update on our garden. We've done a little more cleaning, and so there's less weeds out, which is nice. I don't know if you watch the first video in between the two homes, or mulch, and we're in the process of remulching that, and so that looks better than it did before. But what I wanted to share with you is a few more things that we got in the garden. That is my dog Tyson, and we have added sweet potatoes in this barrel here from Home Depot, and then I've also added 2 fig trees. These are celestial figs, and they're from Stark's nursery. I believe they're in Atlanta or somewhere in the South. Now, I wasn't ever going to bother growing trees because I'm 55. I thought that by the time tree bears fruit, I might not be here to enjoy it. But I started watching one of the YouTubers, one of our YouTube farming families, Led Farmer 73, and his wife Lady Led and their family, and he's got lots of different fruit trees. And so I started researching them, and the fig trees bear fruit in a couple of years if everything goes well. So I love figs, and I'm really excited to try that. You learn a lot from watching YouTube videos, at least I do, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and just share my experiences, because my thought is maybe the more the merrier. Here is a I don't know, like a good thing and a better thing, maybe. I started a watermelon plant on the inside of the house, like in May, and it got to be about 2 inches, and then I replanted it out inside. It was doing okay, and then you can see what happened. It's just died, and then something or some group of things ate it. But in the meantime, since I'd already had the tub, I thought, you know what, I've got more seeds. Let me plant them. It's taken a few weeks, but I've got some watermelon plants here. I'm hoping that they grow. So I'm really super excited about that. And again, I think this is an example that if something doesn't work, you just try something else and see if that can work. Maybe you do it a little bit differently, or you go back to YouTube and see if anybody else, if you can find some advice or tips on how to do things there. And you can. There's lots of people that are gardening. I'm probably not going to share anything that you can't find other places, but I just wanted to be part of that. I thought sharing what I do hopefully is a good thing, and would help someone like the people that have helped me. Here is okra. And I'm not sure what's going on here. There is something eating one of the plants, and I can never find any bugs or anything in here, so I'm not sure what it is. And the leaves here are yellow. Don't know if that's good or bad. If anybody watches this and you know if that's something I need to be worried about or do something about, please share that with me. And then here are new potatoes. One of the things that I love about new potatoes is that, bought them from the store, didn't get around to eating them before they got nubs on them, and I planted them in this container, and these leaves, I am just so impressed by them. And the stems, this is like I wish you could eat these, but you can't. Don't eat them. Apparently they're poisonous or just not good for you. And but they're very, very strong and sturdy, and they're just beautiful. Well, I got worried that I didn't plant them in a tub that was deep enough. Again, I'm learning how to garden, so it's going to be learn as I grow, I guess. And then I decided that, well, I have more. I'll plant some other ones in a bigger tub and see if that works. So I planted those. maybe 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and nothing. And I started to worry until today. I came in and looked at them, and look at that. They are growing. I am so excited about this. I can't even begin to tell you. And I think it's just the magic of you put something in the dirt, you water it, it grows, and you can eat it. And you can just do that over and over again. I mean, I may never ever have to buy new potatoes from the store again. And I'll know what's in them because I grew them myself. I just think that that is an amazing thing. And then I wanted to talk about my containers. Now, I'm doing container gardening because I live in an HOA, so I can't have animals here if I ever wanted chickens or rabbits or anything like that. Not able to do that, and so I don't know if this is going to be my forever home. Sometimes I want to be able to have those choices, and so I might have to take everything with me if I ever decide to move. And so I've put things in containers. Also, at my age, container gardening so far is easier. At 55, I'm, you know, don't move like I used to, and so I'm able to get around and take care of everything with ease. Also, if something happens and I need to move, better sunlight or something like that, I can just pick up most of these things and move them into a sunnier part of the yard. And so I've got Rubbermaid tubs from Walmart. The terracotta looking pots are plastic, $15 from Home Depot. The barrel is from Home Depot, along with that blue tub that's got a thornless blackberry bush in it. The grow bags are from Amazon. As so is the wooden frame that I got, and it's actually supposed to be just one piece, but the top part of that, it was going to be a 3-tier, but the top part of that broke, and I just used it to put more dirt and plants in. So it really is a pretty cool thing. And so while I'm thinking of containers, please make sure that depending on where you live, if you get lots of rain, and I don't even know if you get lots of rain, you need to have holes in all of these containers except the grow bags. They naturally drain. And then, okay, the wooden frame and the wooden frames, are right, touching the soil, so you don't have to worry about that. They don't have a bottom to them. But these barrels, that pot, these pots, and all of the Rubbermaid tubs, you will need to drill holes in all of those things so that you make sure that you get plenty of drainage and so that you don't drown your plants. That's a lesson I learned the hard way with this tub, actually. It had one hole in the bottom, and I think that was about 30 holes too few in there. And so it's got lots of drainage in it now. And so that would be... that's an important thing to know when you're starting to garden, and especially in containers. I'm growing about 30 different things back here, but if you and they're all things that we eat. But if you don't want to be that adventurous, it could be one thing, or maybe you're not a big veggie eater. Maybe you just like one or two things. Try it. I am loving every minute of it, and that is a really a good thing for me and my family. And so it's going to benefit us in so many ways. And I think that is one of the reasons, again, why I decided to share my journey, just so that I could be part of the gardening community and show that you don't have to be a homesteader. You don't have to live on a farm. You can be in the burbs. If I was living in an apartment, I would do something like this on my patio. I think you can just about garden anywhere. I've ordered an olive tree, which I think needs to come indoors. I'm in an 8B grow zone, and so I think I'm supposed to be putting that inside when it gets too cold, which I'll do. I think you can grow things in your home. So, I'm learning as I go. This is my first real year of being seriously committed to it. 2 years ago, when I got the wooden bin, I literally just had the thought, I wonder if I can grow something. It was just that simple. And as time went on, I've just gotten more and more interested in gardening, and I think the timing for that is perfect, and just super excited about it. So I'm hoping that you consider trying something on your own, and just to see if it grows or not. And you're going to learn something one way or another, and hopefully you're going to have something tasty and healthy to eat.